In this video, I will explain two Linux commands which are very useful in order to figure out how much space and disk usage you have on your Linux server. So the first command is called df. We can do a man df to read a little bit about it. It's called report file system disk space usage. Then press Q for quit. Let's just run the command df. This is not that easy to read, so I prefer to do a df-h, which is human readable. Now it's easier to read the numbers. So for instance, we can see here that we have a disk called var www, and it has 359 gigabyte in total size. 308 gigabyte is already in use, and 52 gigabyte is available. Sometimes you might have a problem with your server. Something stops working, and the first thing I do when I have situations like that is that I'm running a df command, because if some of these folders here are full, that might be the reason. And typically what I've seen many times is that this disk or folder here gets full. This is typically where all the log files from the web server is stored, and if you have an aggressive bot that scans through all your websites and stuff like this, it can generate a lot of data, and this fills up, and if it gets full, yeah, anything can happen. And then also this folder, the root folder, is also a place where you want to check that it has space. Okay, so that was the df command. Now let's say that you're in a situation where you actually see that this var www is almost full, there's almost no space left. Then you're interested in finding out which folder is the one that is actually causing it to be so big. So let's say that we are in a folder where we have a lot of data, and I want to figure out which of these folders are the largest. And then you can use the du command. If you just run du on a folder, let's say do logos, yeah, it gives out 724. Let's do a human readable, then it shows you the 724 kilobyte. But in order to find the largest one, so then you have to do this command, du minus m, that's for megabyte. And if I now do a star, it will calculate everything. It will take all the folders, and this doesn't help us. So we have to do a minus s. And if we do a man du, let's see if we can find the s option. Yeah. There it is, summarize. Display only a total for each argument. So what actually does, if we do a minus s star, it will just take the top level and print out the total size for that folder or file. Du can be used on folders and files, doesn't matter. This is not so easy to read maybe, so we can do a pipe. So send the result that you found from the du command to sort, and we have to sort on numbers because there are numbers now on the left side. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much better to read, because we can just go on the bottom and we see here temp folder, videos, and old. And if I had now a situation where I need to clear data because the disk is full, I can start with this, right? Either moving them to another disk which have space, or just to delete them. So let's say the temp folder, I just want to get rid of it. I'll do a /temp like this. Be careful. So if you do this, actually you'll delete the wrong temp folder, because it's not /temp/. That will delete the top level temp folder, which is maybe not good. So the correct one will be this. So be careful with that and -rf. It would be maybe better to actually, sorry, let's do a clear, go cd temp and then do an ls to try to figure out, okay, what the heck is going on here. And this is actually just a video, and then I can do an rm, well, it's a zip file, sorry, rm and the file name, yes. Let's go one more up, do a clear, and if you now do a history grep do, you will see that the command that we run was this 1234, so then I can do a dash 1234 and it will run the same command. Yeah, that was it. Thank you.